organizing kid toys. And by organizing, I mean taking some away and putting new ones in. And by new, I mean their other toys, because I don't keep them all out. I don't keep them all out at the same time. Otherwise, it would be too many toys, right?
Yeah.
Enjoy!
Now, when the girls were younger and too little to really pay attention to what was coming and going, I did it on my own. I did it at night after they went to bed, and it was kind of like waking up for Christmas morning the next day. But now that they're older, I actually let them have a little bit of a say. It's not a guarantee that they're going to get that toy brought upstairs, but I do try to accommodate as many of their requests as possible within reason. I store their toys in the basement when they're not in use, and I have started trying to keep the younger toys together and the toys of the older girls in a separate place. Today, actually, I let them look because it had been a while since they got to see it. I did it by myself last time, so it basically was 6 months since the last time they had any say in this. They came down with me and got to look through some of the toys before we made our decisions final. If a toy is part of a set, I try to keep the set together in a plastic bag and I label it. Then I start taking all the toys we're putting downstairs and I just gather them all together. Since I finally have a little order going on downstairs in the basement with all their toys, I actually went ahead and started sorting them up here too, so it was a little quicker and brighter where I could see it. It's kind of dark down in the basement. But this was really helpful to help keep things organized instead of just, tossing them into boxes and making it all messy all over again. As the girls are getting older, I'm trying to have them help me more and more. So right now they are picking out all the toys that they want to have a little break from. They're not getting rid of them right now, but they are just going to take a little break. And I actually did have to go back a little later and add to it because they did a good job, but we just needed a little bit more gone than what they had picked. If you notice, there is a gate in front of me. I actually took a play yard and separated it and securely fastened it to various places to keep it safe. But the reason that I did that is so that the older girls could be on the side I'm on and have some older girl toys, while the baby could be on her side with younger toys. The older girls are actually allowed to play over on that side as well. They're more than welcome to, but I try to keep the baby just on her side because I don't want her getting into anything that she shouldn't be getting into. Granted, I only actually do this once every 3 months. It's basically once every season. I do like to give the toy box a good cleaning as well with the vacuum. Oh my goodness, it is very satisfying to clean that thing out. I also like to take this time to just find all the little bits and pieces of paper or tissues that have become doll blankets and have been forgotten about. I take all of that and throw it away, and it just also kind of really gives our play space a nice cleaning while we're at it. When you're putting toys away, don't forget about the toys that have batteries. You do not want to leave those batteries in there while they are being stored because they could corrode and ruin the toy. So I take them out every time I put them away, and what I really like to do is actually label on the outside where the cover is, so that way next time I go to use it, I can just grab them really quick and not have to wait until I have it open to see what kind of batteries I need. Actually, almost forgot to mention, as I'm putting them downstairs, I also try to keep any sets together then as well. I really like to have full sets when I put them away. It's not always the case, but I try really hard to have it that way so that next time we go to play with them, they can. Now, when I get the toys out, of course, I have to put new batteries in. So, like I said earlier, if the toy has a label on it of what and how many batteries, it makes it a little bit quicker. The dreaded moment when I open a toy to put batteries in it and it has batteries from before. And the worst part is when they're corroded and now this toy won't work anymore. Next comes probably my favorite part of this whole process, putting out the new toys. I love doing this because it they are not new toys, but it makes them feel new again, and the girls don't complain that they're bored, and the toys get lots of love that way when they're out and being used. So it's a really happy feeling. The last thing I want to mention is that by the time it's time to change the toys, it's funny. There feels like there's even more than I had brought up the last time. But doing this kind of reins that back in, and this time I was really excited because we definitely brought up less toys than we took down. So it feels much better. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe. And if you have any ideas for videos that you would like to see me do, please feel free to leave me them down in the comments below, and I will see what I can do. All right, have a great week. See you next Friday.